Hello guys, my name is FX and welcome back to the Stanley Parable. Two things I need to point out before we start this video. Well, technically we've already started this video, but before we continue, no, I'm not swearing at you. Now I'm swearing at you. Bad Paolo. Anyway, the first one is, sorry about the bed hit. I have literally just got up and I need to record this straight away because it's the only time I can fit it in my schedule. Go me, I have a life. What a twat. Anyway, second thing is there's a fan over there. So again, if you can hear it in said audio of this video, I do apologize, but I've tried to do everything I can to take it out of it in post-production. That kind of made me sound more professional than I bloody am. But if you hear a breeze every now and again, just know that I couldn't do this video without Dave over there. So thank you, Dave. Anyway, in the last episode, we did the Serious ending and we did the Minecraft ending. And there's about another 18 or 19 endings or so I've heard, or something like that. So yeah, I've not looked up how to do any of the other endings. There were a few things that I noticed along the way of the last episode. So yeah, hopefully we're going to discover some more endings. Otherwise this video is going to be a pile of shit. So that being said, let's continue. Hey, I believe there's an ending where if you keep tapping on a door, you get an achievement for it, and I don't know what bloody room it is, and I don't know how you get down that ending route.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Maybe I've just figured out how to start that ending. Even if it's not an ending, but it's an achievement thing, isn't it? So maybe you just keep clicking on shit. Maybe if you jump on shit, maybe if you do, I have absolutely no idea, but we're gonna save energy by turning off the TV, fucking PC monitor thinks it's not TV, is it? You're staring at one right now, you absolute douchebag. Right, so there's nothing else.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Turn that off, turn that off. There we go. So yeah, this is fun. Help me help you, Jarvis, Dave, person of interest. Give me a different ending. Or maybe it's down here. I have no idea. What's that? Can't do anything with that. I'll pick that up. No. All right. I hate Mondays too, bloody right. That's a thing. Anything down here? No. Come on. I'm not going in there. I'm not going in there. I am sure as shit not going in there. There's something else here. There's got to be. There's a yellow box. Nothing to do with the yellow box. I'll tell you that for nothing. What's this? I'm bloody waffling on until he fucking talks again. I can't get back in my own bloody office now. All right, never mind. So that happens. That gets closed. Give me the bloody thing so I can knock on four.
Stanley clicked on literally every single door in the office.
Yep.
Because he doesn't pick up well on cues from his environment.
Nope. Is that it? Is that all you're giving me? Is that all?
Please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No.
There we go. We found it.
We can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
Just any door, or this one in particular? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. All right. It's not recognizing every time I click. So I think we're on 5, 6, 7. Maybe
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction
of
witnessing
going.
True effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
All right. Well, I'm double tapping it like a twat. As I said, I don't know if it gets recognized that I'm doing it because there's only a sound every once in a while.
No, I'm still not.
No, I think that counts.
I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley.
Okie dokie.
I want to see commitment.
I can do that.
Willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost.
1,000.
Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
Why don't I do that? Was it down here? I bloody hope it was. 417. 417. 1, 2, 3. I don't know how many I want to, but it's going to tell me.
Great.
Oh, there we go.
Now, go click a few times on door 437.
Okie dokie, door 37. That was back here, right? Because it's going in numerical order. Door 437. Where the hell is door 437? Ah, there it is.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I think we're getting somewhere.
Now we're cooking
door
the gas.
415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
Door 15, 10 clickeroonies. I can do that, Dave. 415. It's down here, is it? Where the bloody hell is door 15? Door 1. Aha! Here we go.
Now, back to door number 437.
Door number 437. I can do that. What's my sprint button? I don't believe I have one, but I can jump. No, I can't. I was going to try and make it a little bit interesting by hopping all the way. Door 437. Was that? What was it? Was it door 37? I'm gonna go
Let's
with
see.
it. It
How
bloody
about
was.
you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine?
Where's the copy? Is that it?
All right, back
Okay.
to room 417.
417,
I'm really feeling it now. I think
okay.
we're getting somewhere.
I'm excited, Dave. I don't know about you, mate, but something's bubbling. I'll tell you that for nothing. 417 was in here, right? I think. No, it bloody wasn't. Oh, I've gone past it. I've bloody gone past it. If it is, I'm feeling good about this one.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
Why don't I do that? Is it in here? There it is. There's the one we did this before. Oh, the hell you're supposed to... Ah, there we go. You've got to use that as a step.
You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
That's this one right here. A couple of clicks.
We've
There we
almost
go.
got it.
Okay.
Now the copy machine, do that one again.
Why don't I do that? Give me a minute. Oh, the suspense is bloody killing me, mate. Where is it? It's over here, and I'm going to click on it, and hopefully we've won the race.
Finish it off, Stanley.
All right,
5 clicks on door 430.
That's this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes! We did it!
Yes!
Oh, wow.
Bloody hell!
That felt amazing.
I need a cigarette after that one, I'll tell you that
really
for
earned
nothing.
it, Stanley. Nothing
Woo!
could hold you back. Yes,
No.
I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now? What were you thinking?
Bloody knackered is what I'm thinking now, lads. Right, we shall continue with the story. Oh, we're going to go through the left-hand side door, and then there was an escape thing that I saw last time. Towards the end of the serious ending, there's an escape thing, which we're going to go and check out. Right, give me shit to do,
When
Dave.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
That's right, and then I go to the meeting room, correctamundo, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, here we go. This is the meeting room. Then we can continue to go
Yet there was
through
not
the
a
meeting
single
door.
person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to
That
his
was it. There was
boss's
another.
office.
Someone told me there was another one in
Stanley
here.
stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
I don't know if I'm feeling that, mate. I'm just gonna stay here and look at this wrench. Oh, that's nice. What's that? Is that one
There
of
was
those
nothing
staply?
here.
Oh, hello.
No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
But it's a very good-looking broom closet. You could. I mean, it's bland, but you can imagine all the
It
possibilities,
was
like a bit of like a.
that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't
Standing.
even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Ha! What's that code for, kids? I'll leave. I'm a good boy. I'm not gonna say it.
Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why?
Cause I'm doing
Please
fuck
offer
all.
me
We've
some
just.
explanation
Oh,
here.
sorry.
I'm genuinely confused.
Is that it? No. I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna stay here. There's a pair of pliers there, mate. If I've ever
You
seen
do
one, or
realise
wire
there's
cutters.
no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
Okay. But I'm still here.
Maybe to
Oh!
you this is somehow its own branching path.
Maybe there's a
Maybe
secret
when you
passage.
go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
I'd be concerned if I spoke like that as well, to be fair, mate, because that's not my native accent. Right,
Stanley
is
was
this...
fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That all the drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Sticks and stones, mate. You can go suck an egg, lad. All right, I'm staying here with this
Well, I've
pipe
come to a
out.
very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
That's good. Do that.
Hello?
Do that.
Anyone who happens to be nearby, the person at this computer is dead. He or she has fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place at the computer, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics
'Cause I
and
didn't.
filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Now, is that the end of it? Or is there something else? I don't know if it's a proper ending or if it's just new shit that you can figure out. So we're just going to stay here for a few more seconds and then see if anything else happens. I've got a feeling something might, though. All right.
Ah,
I'll
second
stay. Oh,
player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
what a tit. So I waited in there for quite a while. I don't know if I waited for something else I don't know if something else is going to happen and I just didn't wait enough, basically, or if nothing happens and I've wasted enough time just staring at a bloody dark wall.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his
Should we go
boss's
down?
office.
We'll go down again. We'll go down. I want to check out. I'm intrigued as to find out what that escape route thing is, which I believe is up here. And there's another thing as well that I got told that if you type in the code
Stepping
before
into
it
his
tells
manager's
you something else
office,
happens. I can't
Stanley
remember
was
what it
once
is.
again stunned
What's
to
the code?
discover
What's the
not
code?
an
It was
indication of any human
2871
life.
something.
Shocked, unraveled,
Get on with
Stanley
it,
wondered
Dave!
in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was
went
that the
with it.
keypad behind the boss's
Okay,
desk
he went with it. He
guarded
got it
the
wrong. Never
terrible
mind.
truth that his boss had been keeping from him.
Right, go on.
And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
No!
That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming new age music.
This better had me copyrighted, mate. I'm going to tie it out for nothing, just in case I'm going to waffle on. It's quite nice, this area. There's a security camera over there. Is that how he's watching me and my every move? And there's nice books. He's got
Feeling
quite a good
soothed
collection.
and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
There we go. This is looking vaguely familiar. So we go up this elevator or down this elevator, and then we continue onto the passageway to find the escape route. Oh, right, here we go. This is the one. So we went in there last time, and this is the escape sign thing that I was telling you about. So let's go this
Although
way.
this
Why don't we
passageway
do
had
that?
the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
That's still technically an ending, though, right? Right?
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
But look how far I've come, Dave.
At
It's
this point,
rude now.
Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Okay, but what? Why would the sign say escape? Unless, of course, someone's trolling me. Uh-oh. All right, well, you can't see. You didn't warn us. Oh, hello. Oh, I wasn't expecting this. Oh, shit, this isn't... Oh, are we on a conveyor belt system? So, oh, we are!
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise,
Oh,
he
piss
reflected
off.
that his life had been of no
can't-
consequence whatsoever.
You can't jump.
Stanley
No shit.
can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man.
You can
So
turn it
he
off. I'll be
resigned
swell.
and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow
Don't
life.
look at it. Don't.
Stanley,
Have you seen what just happened to that thing? Don't look at it. Don't look at it. Okay.
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws.
Hi.
In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body,
But I can
killing
still move.
him instantly.
I can still move. Then that happened. Now we can move. Okay. There's boxes or there's lights. We're gonna go towards the light. Oh, hello. That's new.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game,
No.
back in his office,
No, I
as
won't.
alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
I have no idea. This is quite swanky, don't
When
Oh,
every path
hi.
you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Well, that's a depressing thought, isn't it? So are these all the endings? Okay. Over the Oh, okay. All right, maybe not. Okay. These obviously these are models and shit, but I just didn't know if these were all the endings or what. There's numbers over here that I'm gonna press for shit and giggles. Alright, never mind. Moving on. Are we going left or are we going right? I'm gonna go left just for shits and giggles. So this is a museum. This is what it is, in case we haven't realised yet. It took me a while to figure it out. Oh my god, step away from the bloody war zone. It's down here. It's all very nice and pretty, this, isn't it, really, when we think about it? These are the apartment timers. Okay, I'm stepping away from that. It started bloody counting down, and it could be a bomb. Right, so, who, why, what do we do? I have absolutely no bloody idea. There's my office, if I've ever seen it. 427, right? That's me? Stanley's office. Yes, it bloody is. Okie dokie. Right, so, we'll go down this way. What is that? What is that? It's a bloody sex machine is what it is. What's down? Oh, do we go that way? I presume. Are we going? I have absolutely no idea. That's a countdown desk if I've ever seen one. Okay, run away. I just press the button. Push the button and run away. That's what you need to do in this bloody game. Hi.
Oh, look at these two.
Which two?
How they wish to destroy one another.
Oh, me and him?
How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Off? Right? I did it.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another?
Can't bloody see a thing in this light,
No,
love.
Perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
It's because it's bloody pitch black is what it is.
But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail.
Tell me how to do it before me bollocks get squished.
Quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now, and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time...
Is it too late to change it now? Okay. Was that technically an ending? Or is this going to be changed in somewhat way, shape or form?
Stanley knew the office layout like the back of his hand.
It's like bloody Groundhog Day is what it is. Right, so what we'll do this time is we'll go down the stairs rather than go up them. Right?
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
No, I think I'm going to go down on this one, Dave. Keeps it interesting, doesn't it? Oh, hi there, red light. I'm not supposed to be down here. Can we get a car?
Didn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished. His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley.
We're stuck in a bloody loop is what's occurred to Stanley.
Maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense.
None of this bloody game makes logical sense, mate.
He began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating?
Maybe.
No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Oh, hello.
Then he imagined
that's
himself
new.
soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It
Oh,
was so
this
much
is bloody
fun.
lovely.
And Stanley
When
marveled
did the
that
naked
he'd
women
still
start?
not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself?
I have no
Believing that
idea.
if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself?
Possibly.
Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life.
So how the hell was I flying
Hearing
then?
the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up.
Oh.
He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment and my wife and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
And we're back. And...
Stanley began screaming.
Ah!
Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my
I'm not
voice?
sure I like this
Who am
ending.
I?
If it is an ending, I don't like this section.
And everything went black.
Uh-oh. Oh! That strawberry shit is black if I've ever seen it.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Well, I didn't like that ending.
5
Okay,
years ago.
so this time we're gonna get on this transport
Look,
elevator
Stanley, I
thingy,
think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong
and
foot here.
we went over there
I'm
last
not
time,
your
right?
enemy, really.
So we're gonna go over there
I
and see
realize
what
that
ending
investing
this
your
awaits
trust
for
in
us.
someone else can be difficult.
Because
But
why the
fact
bloody
is
hell
that
not,
the
Dave?
story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision
I
by
presume you die if
yourself.
you jump down, right?
I'm not asking for me.
There's a
asking
doorway
for
though.
her.
Maybe that's another ending. I
This
have
is
no
it,
idea.
Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Hello? Hi.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her.
What if I don't want
If
him?
you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
What if I leave it? What if I unplug it?
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness.
I was going to say I
Stanley,
didn't pick it up.
did you just unplug the phone?
I might have done.
No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did
Sorry.
you do that?
Well, I just...
You actually
What?
chose incorrectly. I didn't even know that was possible.
Well, it is me
Let
playing the
double
game.
check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white.
So that
roll
might be
credits.
another ending that we
Not
can do.
picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible?
I'm going to plug it back
None
in.
of these decisions were supposed to mean
I
anything.
can't pick it up.
I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second.
It's called improvisation,
Did I
Dave.
just No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please
Okay.
observe this helpful instructional video.
All right, we'll do. Oh,
Choice.
hi.
It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic.
6.
If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
My goodness, is it 4:30?
Excellent.
I'm supposed to be having
Making
back
choices
sack,
on a
never
regular
mind.
basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside.
Okay.
At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Ah, welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making,
Got
we're
hair
going
in
to
my mouth,
revisit
sorry.
a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Okay, this is fantastic. I wasn't expecting this shit. Bloody hell. Right. So what we doing?
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all.
No.
We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Okay. So we're just literally going back the way we came, right? Is that... Oh, hello. I presume so. The ghost of Christmas past just opened that door for me. Oh, this is new. Right? No. This is where I came from. This is the lounge. And then these are back
Almost
to... Oh,
there.
hello.
You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending. The story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world. Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No, not gonna do it. I'm gonna go through this one again.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Come in there. Oh my god. What? Okay, that's the thing. What? All right, we're going left. We're gonna do as the game says. We're gonna go left. We're gonna be a good egg, and we've gone left. So, oh, hello. Oh, everything's changed.
It's ruined. I can't believe after everything we talked about that my story, you've destroyed my work.
Sorry about that,
Why?
mate.
For
The presentation's still
what? What did
there,
you get out
though,
of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
Okay, that happened. Oh. What in the blue bollocking hell?
I'm here.
Have I
I'm
stumbled
still
across here?
Here in this pile of rubbish. With you.
Is this the
You,
horror ending?
Who thought you were so
can't go through
clever.
there.
Now look where we are.
I can't do anything.
My entire game is
I'm
destroyed.
buggered.
It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley?
Yes.
He actually
I'm
knows
sorry,
how to
Dave.
do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child.
Bit harsh, but right.
Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would
Already
have been
done
so perfect. I worked so hard on it.
And
I tried
technically
so
went
hard.
through the left-hand door. Oh, hello.
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
That's this one, right?
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry.
I've broken the game. The game's broken. No. Hello. That's new. Kind of still want to go to the right-hand side and see what happens, though.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
There's no bloody doors here. Have I got a flashlight? No. I can do that. I can't see anything other than a bloody black open space. Hello? Nothing's happening. Not got a bloody clue. Not gonna lie, not got one bloody clue. Do I need to restart or what? Or do I just wait here? Nothing's happening. I don't think I'm moving if I'm doing that. Do I need to begin the game again? What the hell is going on? Okay, this is new. This is
Just
new.
a step through this door, Stanley thought to himself. That's all I need. If I can make it through this door, I can make it through them all.
The game's bloody broken is what it is.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open
Go
doors,
for the right, go
he
for the
and
right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room,
No.
and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
All right, it looks like it's the
Wow.
same thing.
Yes, this room.
But it just
eager to get
started
back to business,
differently.
Stanley took the first
Right?
open door on his left.
Okay. No, guys. I'm gonna leave that one there. So that was a lot of different avenues, a lot of different pathways that we chose, a lot of different endings, and I was confused as shit. Saving way still Tuesday, but other than that, we progressed quite well. So that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you in the next video. Take it easy, guys. Bye bye. Hello, guys. My name is FX, and welcome back to Papers, Please. Please ignore the fan out in the background, though, because it is warm as shit over here in England. Oh, what the hell am I saying? I have no idea. Anyway, we are on day 29 of 31, apparently, so all you maths users out there will know